how do we solve the debt? How do we get the jobs back? And how quickly could it happen? Right.
Elect Cruz.
He's a very wise gentleman. There is only one way to turn around the debt, and that is to bring economic growth back. And the key to growth, the heart of our economy, it doesn't come from Washington, D.C. It comes from small businesses all across this country. And the way you bring growth is you lift the boot of the federal government off the back of the necks of small business. 2/3 of all new jobs, they come from small businesses. So if I'm elected president, we will repeal every word of Obamacare. We'll pass a simple flat tax and abolish the IRS.
Is a flat tax this is an important question, because a lot of people, I've studied the flat tax and the fair tax. I actually like both ideas. But is it revenue neutral in terms of the government? And can we do all of this? You know, Chris Christie was running for office, said, Social Security's gone. They already stole it. Do we have to touch entitlements, Social Security and Medicare?
We can absolutely save and strengthen Social Security and Medicare. We've got to. They're fundamental bulwarks of our society, and I'm campaigning on a very clear reform plan to protect and save and strengthen them. But if you look at the tax plan that I have, and I have a very, very clear and detailed plan. You can read about it on our website. It's tedcruz.org, tedcruz.org. But you know, look, today is April 15th. It's normally tax day. We got an extra couple of days till Monday.
Oh, sorry.
But you know, today's a good day to reflect on how things will be different in just a couple of years if we win this election, because my simple flat tax for a typical family of four, first $36,000 you earn, you pay nothing. No income tax, no payroll tax, no nothing.
If you don't pay a payroll tax, you still get Social Security benefits.
You absolutely still get your Social Security benefits. Now, above $36,000, everyone pays the same simple, flat 10% tax. No longer do hedge fund billionaires pay a lower effective tax rate than their secretaries. It's fair and even and uniform. And then on the business side, we eliminate the corporate income tax, which is the highest in the developed world. We eliminate the Obamacare taxes. We eliminate the payroll taxes, which are the biggest taxes most working men and women pay, and we also eliminate the death tax, which is incredibly unfair.
That's corrupt. You know, I know this came up in earlier debates. I know for most people here this is probably meaningless, but I don't know how many of you know that there are actually trillions, not millions or billions, trillions of dollars parked offshore that corporations will not bring back to the United States because of the high rate of taxes that they will pay. It's corporate inversion. You can incentivize them, repatriate the money by lowering the rate, but wouldn't that create jobs and manufacturing centers and factories and trillions of dollars thrown into the economy?
Absolutely, yes. That's what my tax plan does. It'll bring trillions of dollars back. We replace all of those business taxes instead with a simple 16% business flat tax that is fair and uniform. No longer do giant corporations with armies of accountants pay less, effectively pay little or no taxes, while small businesses get hammered with a punitive 35% corporate income tax.
You know, this raises... So would they pay 16% to bring it back, or would you give them a break so that we can encourage the building of manufacturing centers?
So there's a one-time repatriation tax of 10%, which would bring in trillions of dollars. And what this plan will do, you know, the Nonpartisan Tax Foundation studied this plan, and they score everyone's plans. They concluded that the Cruz Simple Flat Tax would produce 4.9 million new jobs, would raise wages, would raise after-tax income for everybody. And you know, the average family, Sean, under the Cruz flat tax, over the next decade would take home an additional $7,600. That's real money when you're struggling to make ends meet.
I spent